Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a declutter video. Okay, so this is a long overdue declutter. When I mean I have so much makeup, it is beyond explainable, and I'm not gonna be able to wear it in this lifetime. So let's just get started. Let's jump right in. The first product I want to talk about is Estee Lauder Illuminating Perfecting Primer. Now, I bought this probably a while ago. It's been a minute since I had it. It really needs to go. Yeah, it really didn't do that much for me, and it kind of irritated my skin a little bit. I do have sensitive skin. I also have combination skin. I think it does give a glow, but it just didn't do nothing like wow for me. So I'm gonna have to declutter this. This is going in the declutter bin. Next thing we are going to talk about is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I'm really just getting rid of this because it's old. I've had this for a minute. It does exactly what it says it's gonna do. It gives you that nice backlighting glow. I do love this primer, and I did get a pretty good use out of it, but it's just time for it to declutter now, so this is gonna go. The next one is the Stila. This is the Stila Sheer Glow Tinted Moisturizer. First try makeup. Stila was my brand. They had a tinted moisturizer that had a little glow in it. They no longer make it, and they discontinued a while ago. And I thought that this would be very similar to it or equal to that, and it's not. I'm not a fan, so this has to go. Next thing we're gonna get into is another primer. It is the Murad Invisablur Perfecting Shield Primer. I actually really did like this. This is quite expensive. I don't think, at the time I thought it was worth it. I did use a good bit of it. You can see it's just old. It's yellowish now. It's supposed to be clear. The product works very well. A good job evidently if I use this much of it, but it's not something that I think I would repurchase. You know, not wowed me. Next one is this foundation. This foundation is hard. I bought this foundation. I really hate talking bad about, you know, products, but this one for me just did not work. This was the Makeup Atelier Paris foundation. It's a waterproof liquid foundation. This is in the shade FLW60 Gilded Ochre. I bought this from IMATS in the beginning of the year. It changes, it oxidizes. The finish feels like it's gonna be something amazing, and then it just doesn't. Like, it has a grayish undertone, I believe. It just did not work for me, and I would think it would just be the shade, because you know how shades can turn me off. But I just didn't like the consistency after I applied it. Once I put it on, I just did not like the way it looked on my skin, and I mean, I have other foundations that are better. So this is a hard pass for me. Moving along. Now, these are products that I love, but they're old and they're just dried out. These are the Stila glitters. I was just buying these one at a time. They are beautiful when they go on. This one is in shade Diamond Dust, which I probably will repurchase. And this one is in Smoldering Satin. And yeah, they just dry out so fast. Please buy one or two at a time that alternate. They are beautiful. I think they're worth the money, but they dry out so fast that, you know, I would purchase this one at a time. But it is a repurchase for me. So, the next one is a bronzer. Now, you guys know I love bronzers like no other. And this is a fan favorite. But for whatever reason, this bronzer did not work for me. This is Nars. This is Laguna bronzer. I don't know what it is about this bronzer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in color. I just don't think it works well for me. It's gonna be a pass for me. This is brand new. I think I've used this probably about twice, like legit. I mean, and they're not cheap. So this is what, $30-something, and I'm not even gonna use it anymore. I used this in a tutorial not too long ago. I think these colors are beautiful. However, I feel like I have something better. I don't think you can buy this palette anymore, but it's gonna be a no for me. I'm gonna pass on this. I feel like every time I purchase these are the ColourPop, what is it? Super Shock Shadows. I've purchased so many of these Super Shock Shadows, and have you ever seen me even use one in a tutorial? Never. I don't think I've ever filmed with one. Are beautiful. They work super well. Look at the pigmentation. It's just something I don't gravitate to. I think because they're individual shadows. They're not in a palette, and not saying that I need to be in a palette. They are beautiful shadows. It's just that for whatever reason, it's just I do not gravitate to them. I don't know why. I have tons of color, these pink, purple, blues. I don't know why. I just do not gravitate to the ColourPop shadows. It's not like one I just feel like I go and pop on the eyelid. They are beautiful. You can find these at Ulta. They are super affordable. And I planned on doing a whole video regarding these, and I just never did. So we're going to pass on these. These are going to go. Oh, by the way, those shades are the Telepathy. I think which one was affiliated with Kathleen Lights. And this one is Tassel. So yeah, they're beautiful shades. It's just that I don't gravitate to them, so all of them have to go. Those are just two examples of the shades. They're not color, I'm just saying in ColourPop in general, okay? So moving along, this is another one. This is the Smashbox liquid lipsticks. I love the Smashbox lipsticks. I thought this color was going to be super cool for me to wear. I think I tried it one time. It's dried out, and that's why it has to go. This one is called Always On Liquid Lipstick. It was more of like a gray purplish tone. So you got one time use out of it. This is the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Primer. I love the way this primer feels. However, this primer breaks me out. I don't know what is in here. I didn't even look at the ingredients. Anytime that I use it, it just breaks me out afterwards. And now that it's old, because I haven't even touched it, it's just, it feels good, but it just doesn't, you know, do right on my skin for whatever reason. And this is going to be chalked. Moving along, okay? We have some palettes. Speaking of Marc Jacobs. Now, these palettes are from the holiday. I wanted these palettes so bad, and I didn't get even enough use out of them. I think it's something about it being the palette, just the size of the palette pans are so tiny. I feel like I could have easily gotten more use out of these palettes. Yeah, so I feel like I wanted this palette. This is the zebra one, and these palettes were expensive. $80, $90. I think it was like almost $100. This is the Wild One palette. It's the Iconic. Yes, beautiful colors. I feel like, you know, I thought I was going to get more use out of them. I don't know why. I feel like the formula is excellent. It's just maybe the pan size is turning me off. And I'm just like not interested. I don't gravitate to this. Even if I'm going on vacation, I don't gravitate to it. And, you know, I have colorful palettes. This, I don't gravitate to it. So this has to go. Another one is the first one that came out. This was about last night. This is the Style Icon number 20. 20 ombre palette. Same exact thing, as you can see. Beautiful colors in here. Stunning. It looks very similar to almost to the other palette. The tones are a little bit darker. I mean, you can see some difference. This is more of a like warm palette. This is more like a colorful palette. But again, I buy these palettes. This one wasn't cheap as well. This one was about $100. And I haven't barely even touched this. I haven't barely even used it. These palettes, I don't know. It just, they have to go. Like, I need more room for things I'm going to use. And those are definitely not ones I gravitate to. So, I love Marc Jacobs makeup, but those have to go. This is the Huda Beauty palette. This is the original one. This is textured shadow palette, the rose gold edition, but this is the first one. This is not the one that they remade. Yeah, so I mainly use these because I love this shadow, the formula, and I liked applying it onto the lid, but the rest of the palette I didn't use. So it's like, is it really necessary? I mean, I feel like this was okay palette. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I love these shadows, and I think I mainly got them out of this. But I don't reach for this palette. I know this palette was expensive. It was $60. Gone. So far we spent $260 on palettes, and you know, they're sitting in the drawer collecting. I don't even think I even use this on my channel. I tried this 2 or 3 times. And, you know, I don't know. This is by Illamasqua. It's the Beyond Powder in Didi. It is, I thought it was going to be very similar to, now it looks kind of pretty on there, but it's too light for me. I don't gravitate toward it. It looks very similar to the Sephora one. And I think it's, I forgot what the name of that one was called. But, I mean, it's stiff and powder. I feel like I was going to get more out of this than I did, and I didn't. So, again, I wasn't like crazy about it. So, this is a pass for me. Is by Tarte. This is the Color Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. And this palette is beautiful. Again, I don't use it. I don't gravitate toward it. I think I bought this during 1 year during the holiday. Don't use it. It's taking up space with it because it looked Emilio Pucci style. And that's it. Like, I don't even touch it. So, that's going to go. I have another one. I used this in a recent video. This is the Anastasia Blush Kit in Radiant. I think I bought this on sale for $20. I bought this from Ulta, I think when they were having a sale. It's a beautiful palette. The formula is actually pretty good. I just don't gravitate to it. Apparently, I don't like palettes. I like individual blushes. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but the color story is beautiful. It's just not something I gravitate to. So, out the door. I have more from Anastasia. These, you guys, I'm sure you guys probably love these palettes, and they might be beautiful, but I just do not use them. This is a palette. This is the Aurora Glow Kit Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Beautiful in color. Never even, I think I swatched it, but as you can see, I didn't even touch it. It's not like right here, you can kind of see those two. But other than that, I haven't even, I'm not going to wear blue highlighter for whatever reason. Maybe during festival, but it's not worth it for me to keep, so it's a goner. Next one, I know you guys are probably going to die because you probably really wanted this palette. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I love Nicole here on YouTube. Super cute. This is her palette. Again, I used it a few times. No use out of it. Done. I do have the glow kits. I have the original, the glow kit. I think it was just a plain little glow kit. Where the lines light up. The glow kit. And then the other one is, I can't remember, but I will put it on the screen. I have those two. I have two of them. They're very similar in form. One's more glittery, but I like that. And then the other one is very like thing. So I'm doing more of the natural, beautiful beat opposed to things. Not that this isn't. It's just that I'm not gonna get any use out of this, and it makes no sense. So this has to go. Okay, so we are getting into another Huda Beauty palette. This is the Desert Dust palette. Yeah, again, so when I first bought this, the shade fell out of here. I used it for that tutorial, and I never picked it back up again. I don't know what it is about these. I heard her smaller one quads are really good as well. I don't know. I'm just not gravitating to these. I don't know. I think this palette is beautiful, but I don't use it. So, I don't gravitate towards it, and it's a pass for me. Juvia's Place palettes. Now, I love Juvia's Place, but I just don't use these palettes, and I wanted them bad to try out the formula. I think they're beautiful. This is the Magic palette by Juvia's. I just don't use it. That's the thing. Like, look how beautiful this is. I love this green here. It's so stunning. And they do stain my eyelids. Not that that's a problem for me, but it's a beautiful palette. I just don't use it. Like, I don't use them. And I'm just tired of having products that I don't use. This one, again, this is the Zulu palette by Juvia's. Beautiful. The color is beautiful. The colors are stunning. But I just don't use them. So, they gotta go. Next one is another colorful palette. This was the original Morphe 35B palette. I just found better. So I think I swatched a few of these shades, as you can see at the top, but that's pretty much it. I haven't touched this palette and I'm not gravitating towards it, so it's a goner for me. On the lower end, these are the sleek makeup palettes. They are the highlighting palettes. Here's one. This is in the shade highlighting palette Precious Charms. This looks like super light for me. It has like a beautiful undertone on it. 2 of them are cream. I think 3 of them are cream and 1 is an actual highlight. Beautiful, but again, I don't use it, so it's gonna have to go. Also, this is the other one. This is the Cleopatra's Kiss. Beautiful. I think I bought these on sale. Don't touch it, so they're gonna go. Another Tarte palette. This is the Make Believe in Yourself palette. So the inside of the highlight shattered out. These are beautiful. I mean, they're stunning as far as pigmentation is concerned. Again, they're beautiful. I don't use it. I don't gravitate to it. They smell like chocolate. They're just holding up space, basically, for better things. Ooh. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess in 01 Heat Wave. Now, this looks stunning on here. I don't know. I kind of might think I might hold on to it because now it looks more pretty on here. But I just feel like it didn't do that much for me. But maybe I need to reevaluate this one because I know this was a big hit. I might have to check that out again because look how that looks. It has a gold, but like more of a white gold. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to hold on to this. So yeah, this is going to stay. This is the Spotlight Collection, excuse me, by Pinky Rose Cosmetics. This is the Bright Lights. Beautiful palette. I think I used this in tutorial, one of the tutorials. And you have to use these with a packing brush because I feel like they blend out. But it's a beautiful palette, and yeah, I think this is going to be a declutter for me. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. I think the colors are beautiful. The colors are stunning. Look. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. This is why we get stuck. Oh yeah, I think I need to keep this in. Whoa. These are like giving me major pigmentation and I'm like barely tapping in them. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this palette. Because I'm not keeping any of the... Wow. Okay, no. I'm keeping this. Sorry, guys. That's a keeper. Yeah, just so I have a colorful palette, I said. But I'm getting rid of the other ones. So these 2 are going to stay. And everything else is going to go. Okay, so these 2 highlighting palettes by Laura Mercier. They are beautiful, but I don't use them. And I've tried it 1,001 times using them. This is in the shade Addiction. It's a gold shade. This is what it looks like. It's pretty, but I'm not like, I don't know. I don't know if it was blown up. I was expecting more from this. I don't know. I don't use them. So, and this is the other shade, Indiscretion. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, you know, this is Indiscretion right here, and this is Addiction. So, I don't use them. So, they're going to have to go. Ooh, these are the last 2. These are, oh, this one broke. Okay, so this is Blush Flesh Fantasy by Marc Jacobs. I died to have them. I was going to buy all of them. Yeah, I don't know. See, this one just cracked. But, I mean, I don't use it anyway. I haven't used these since I bought them. I bought like 2 of them. I bought it in this shade, Flesh Fantasy, and the other one is in shade Kink and Kisses. I thought they were so adorable. I thought I was going to get more use out of them, and I just didn't. Like, you know, I don't think they showed up like I expected them to. And I don't know. I wasn't crazy about it. I wanted them then. I wanted all 4 of them, and then here I am. Like, not using any of them, decluttering them. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you guys all enjoy. The next declutter I'm going to do is going to be a closet purge. I am purging. I am cleaning out everything that I do not need. I need new stuff to come in. Stay tuned for styling videos because I am about to style like a beast. It's not gonna be no cookie cutter type of looks. So I hope you hold on to your seat, subscribe. If you know anybody that loves into fashion videos, here we come, baby. So stay tuned to that. We're gonna do another purging video. Have one video of purging and then a styling video. So yes, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's declutter video. Let me know if these are products, any of these products you used. Do you feel like they were worth the money? They weren't worth the money? Are you using them? Are you loving them? What is going on? I can't be the only one that just horse makeup. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so very much, and bye.